Have you ever wondered if envy is present in your life? That feeling that makes those who feel it uncomfortable and affects both the envious and the envied. In today's video, we're going to delve deeper into the subtle signs that could indicate that someone is envious of you. Ready to unravel the mystery that many of us dislike but need to know? Let's get started. And remember, at the end I'll reveal a fact you won't want to miss. Subscribe so you don't miss it. The first sign that indicates the presence of envy is the constant imitation of your actions. According to Stoic principles, humility is key, and we should not worry about those who imitate without originality. Envious people tend to copy your way of speaking, your style of dressing, and constantly seek the attention of those with whom you interact. Their desire is to achieve what you have, showing jealousy towards your material possessions, friends, family, or personal achievements. They want to be like you, imitating your personality in the hope of changing their own lives. This sign does not always indicate envy, but if you notice that it becomes a frequent habit, it could be an indication that that person is envious of you. The second sign lies in the spread of rumors about you. The Stoics teach us to practice indifference to gossip and slander, focusing on our true identity and capabilities. Envious people are experts at speaking badly behind your back, manipulating and showing a false image to camouflage themselves. They will always find the opportunity to slander, talk about your mistakes and weaknesses with others, manipulating those around you to think badly of you. Be alert if you discover someone who constantly badmouths others behind their backs, as they could do the same to you. Third, constant competition is a telltale sign of envy. Although the Stoics remind us that the true competition is with ourselves, envious people seek to be the center of attention. They will interrupt your successes and try to prove that they can surpass you in any situation, whether at work, in family relationships, with mutual friends, or in any other aspect of your life. They seek to win a competition that you don't even know exists, while sharing their own everyday experiences, always thinking about proving that they are better than you in all areas. The fourth sign is constant criticism and pointing out your mistakes. The Stoics remind us that we are all imperfect and make mistakes, and instead of feeling hurt by criticism, we should see them as opportunities to learn and grow. However, there is a big difference between someone who points out your mistakes with the intention of helping you improve and someone who does it simply to criticize you. Envious people enjoy pointing out your flaws without knowledge or authority, seeking pleasure in discouraging you and making you feel bad. They take pleasure in seeing you make mistakes, no matter how minor, and even bring up negative aspects of your past just to remind you of your previous failures. If you're enjoying what you've seen so far, I encourage you to show your support by clicking the I like it, which you will find just below. Your support is essential so we can continue bringing you quality content. The fifth sign that reveals the presence of envy is the constant attempt to demotivate you. The Stoics remind us that true motivation comes from within us, without depending on the approval or disapproval of others to pursue our dreams. It is crucial to exercise caution when sharing personal information with those who might feel jealous or envious. When you share your future plans and projects, an envious person usually tries to demotivate you, showing you the negative side of things. If you are looking for a new job, they will tell you that Company X only hires highly qualified people and that you are not prepared for the position. In a public competition, they will tell you that it is extremely difficult and that you have no chance of success. They will constantly look for ways to make you feel stagnant and unmotivated about your dreams and goals. The sixth sign is related to false feelings. The Stoics teach us to be discerning in our relationships, especially when someone shows excessive but insincere praise. The envious person praises in a cynical and exaggerated way, seeking to get closer and gain your trust. They praise your ego to take advantage of your status or lifestyle. Although some envious people are skilled at hiding their emotions and expressing appreciation in your presence, you may notice the lack of authenticity in their expressions and the discrepancy between their words and body language. The seventh sign manifests itself when you are not friends in difficult times. The Stoics urge us to surround ourselves with people who support us in adversity. Envious or false friends are the first to disappear when you face difficulties. Although they seemed close and presented themselves as best friends, they will talk badly about you when you are not around. Their manipulation and creativity are evident when they justify their absence in difficult moments, waiting for you to face new difficulties so they can criticize you and delight in your discomfort. The eighth sign is the inability to accept the success of others. The Stoics teach us to be grateful for the achievements of others and not to feel envy. Celebrating the successes of others allows us to maintain a positive attitude towards life. However, the envious person cannot stand to see you happy and fulfilled, especially when you have achieved something significant. They may distance themselves from you by feeling uncomfortable about your success, inventing arguments or lies to justify their distance. Or, in some cases, they will remain in your life seeking to benefit in some way, waiting for you to make mistakes so that you can find satisfaction in your discomfort. But be careful, if someone has these characteristics, keep in mind that they are not necessarily an envious person, since no one is perfect. Identifying signs of envy may not be easy, viewed if they show 3 or 4 of the signs mentioned, it is likely that we are dealing with an envious person. Stoicism gives us powerful tools to deal with envy and other negative emotions. Instead of reacting impulsively, we practice self-discipline, compassion, and indifference toward what we cannot control. By applying these principles in our lives, we can find greater peace and serenity in the midst of adversity, even when faced with envious people. As the Stoic Seneca said, envy is the religion of the mediocre. The spiritual and superior are those who do not allow envy to darken the light of their soul. Now that we've explored together the subtle signs of envy according to Stoic philosophy, I'd love to hear your perspective. Have you identified any of these signs in your life? How do you handle the presence of envious people in your environment? Share your thoughts in the comments. Collective reflection is the first step towards understanding and personal growth. Remember, this is a space for dialogue where your voice is essential. Would you like to delve deeper into any specific aspect, or do you have any experience that you would like to share? I look forward to reading your comments and enriching our conversation. And, of course, if you haven't done so yet, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. This way you won't miss a single philosophical insight that inspires you and accompanies you on your path to a fuller life. Until next time, Wisdom Explorers.